Hello everyone, and welcome to Automotive History Through Diecast. Today I thought we could go through the history of snake and mongoose, Don Perdone and Tom McGowan. Don Perdone was a simple guy who used to work in his dad's body shop during the week and race on the weekends. He got his nickname the Snake because his reactions were so fast, like a snake. So they started calling him the Snake Perdone. And all he wanted was to win. He wanted to win and make enough money to support his family so he didn't have to work during the week. Now, Mongoose, on the other hand, he wanted to be famous. He wanted his name in lights. And so they were actually friends. And the Snake would complain about how he wasn't making enough money. He was winning every race, but he wasn't making enough money. And Mongoose was complaining that there wasn't enough spectators and fans coming to watch them. Well, one race, Mongoose actually beat Snake. And his crew chief came up to him and said, "Oh, you're a mongoose, huh?" And he was like, "I don't understand what you mean. Like the cartoon mongoose?" He goes, "Yeah, the mongoose bites the snake." And a light bulb went off in his head. But he always wanted it to be mongoose and snake, not snake and mongoose. He actually went to Don and told him about his idea about traveling across the United States, them racing head to head as arch rivals, as mongoose and snake. And Don just wanted to race, and he wanted to support his family, and he was able to get more money doing that than just racing in the series. So he agreed to it, and it got pretty popular. People would come to watch the rivalry, and most times Don would win, unless something broke on the car or some other circumstance. But Mongoose didn't care. He just wanted to be, notoriety. But the one thing he was good at was fixing problems. And Don wanted to get out of racing. He thought it was too dangerous. There was a big fire in one of the cars. And Mongoose was able to come up with a fire suppression system to put in their cars where they could flip a switch and the fire extinguisher would go through their whole car and put it out quickly. So Don stayed. Then, through luck, the Mongoose's stepfather knew someone at Mattel. So he was able to get a meeting with them, the head of Mattel's Hot Wheel division. And he told them the whole plan he had about, making these drag cars into Hot Wheels, and that every kid, would want their favorite driver. And again, he proposed it as Mongoose and Snake. And it's funny because it always is known as Snake and Mongoose. And it just so happened that one of their lead designers was a big fan of Snake and Mongoose. And that was Larry Wood. And Larry was in the meeting, and he had already drawn up the two cars to show the head of Hot Wheels of what they could do. And he loved it. And he said that he asked them how much to get this rolling, and they said $100,000. And for $100,000, they built what we see as the transport truck and the car for both of them. And they made a lot of money that way. And it's funny because they were never mad at each other. They had different agendas, but they never were, disliked each other. And the Snake became one of the most winningest drivers there was. And Mongoose didn't do too bad himself. And that's how we got the Hot Wheels of Snake and Mongoose, all because someone wanted to be famous. And Larry Wood happened to be a big fan of theirs. And he was on top of it and already had the drawings. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one.
Longtime friend and nemesis, Don the Snake Prudhomme. Prudhomme wrapping up another World Championship title. That makes it 4 in a row. But the race is on the line for the National Championship in Funny Park. Prudhomme in the far lane. That has been the better lane in racing thus far. Later this afternoon, in the near lane, Tom McEwen.